Hello, this is a demonstration of how learners will use the online enrolment application to enrol on Idea Store learning courses. In order to enrol on a course, a learner first has to create an account. So on the login screen, at the bottom of the login box, they will click on Create an Account. On the registration page, the learner will have to complete all fields. The red boxes indicate that a field is compulsory. A password has to be 9 characters, including 1 capital letter and 1 number. And they're required to record a password reminder question, and they have an option of 3 selections: mother's maiden name, place of birth, or first pet. And they put the password reminder in opposite here. They then click on register. This will then log them straight into the application, where they will land on the home page. On the home page of the online enrolment, the learner will find on the left-hand side of the screen their personal menu. So the home page, my personal details, where they can change any personal details as and when required. For example, if they change their address or their telephone number. My evidence, this is where concessionary learners upload their concessionary evidence. So whether it be a copy of a bank statement or a benefit letter, they can scan it and upload it into the system. My communications allows them to view all the emails that have been sent to them. My consents, this is where they will go to indicate whether they would like to receive information regarding Idea Store activities or additional courses. And if they don't, they just need to untick the box. My enrolments, where they'll get a list and a history of all the courses that they've enrolled on. My finances, where they'll get a list of all the payments that they have made. At the bottom of the screen, there is the resume enrolments box. If a learner starts the enrolment process but doesn't complete it, or logs out early, or if the application closes early, when they next log back into the system, whatever they were trying to enroll on will appear in this list here. And by clicking on that, it will take them back to the relevant point that they were before, giving them the opportunity to complete the enrolment form and complete the payment. If they don't log back into the system within 24 hours, then the basket will be cleared and this area will be empty. For the enrolment process, a learner first has to search for their courses. They search for as many courses as they like and they add them to the basket. They can search for courses by code, title, location, or day of the week that courses are running. So, for example, if I'm interested in looking for yoga courses, I'll then get a list of what is available on the system. The learner will be able to see the course code and title, what venue the course is taking place at, the start date, the day, the time, number of weeks, and the cost of the course, whether it's a tuition fee or a concessionary fee. If a course is full, then Under Places, it will say Full and click to check. By clicking on the check button, this is allowing the learner to move forward through the system to the waiting list. When they get to that point, they can make the decision to either remove the course from the basket or to continue and add themselves to the waiting list. And no fee is being charged once they're putting themselves on the waiting list. If the learner wants to see more information about the course they're selecting, if they click on the course title, this will take them to the course details page. And here they'll find more detailed information about the course. It will display the objectives, any entry requirements, what they can go on to next, whether there's an examination, and any other information or extra support information that they want to know. On the right hand side of the screen, there'll just be confirmation of the course code, the start and end date, number of weeks, the costs of the course, tuition, concessionary and overseas, how many spaces are available, and also there is a Google map to help guide them to the centre that the course is taking place at. At the bottom of the screen also there is an enrolment button, and that enrolment button will also be found in the prospectus list here at the end, if the learners decided that they want to go straight to the enrolment. So the learner will click on the enroll button, and the course will be added to the basket. The basket appears in the top right hand corner. The learner is then given the opportunity to continue browsing. So this will take them back to the course search, and they can choose another course. And if they want to go back again, they can go back as many times as they like. And select another course. Once all their courses are in the basket, they're then able to review their selections, which courses, where the locations are, the start date, the day, the time, as well as the cost. And that way they can double check to make sure that none of the courses they've selected clash. So there's no clashes with the day and the time before they move forward. So the next point moving forward is to click on the checkout button. Once they've clicked on the checkout button, it will allow them to go forward to the enrolment form. Now, in this example, you can see the system is telling me that I already have a problem because I've actually already enrolled on these two courses that I selected. So it may be that really I was looking for the B term. But again, it's giving me that information and it's showing me it was my third course at the bottom here that is available for enrolment. So I do want to continue because I'm going to ignore these top two because I'm already on them. So moving forward, I'm actually only enrolling on the one course, and that's confirmed in the box up here. So I'm now in the enrolment form element. So personal details will already be populated with my previous enrolment information, or if it's not, then this is where I will fill it in. It's where I will search for my address and again fill in that information. If everything there is correct, at the bottom of the screen, the learner will click on continue. Once you've completed a page, it will turn green at the top with a tick. So I'm now on the further details. And as you can see, the information is already filled in from maybe previous enrolments that I did, and nothing needs to be added there. So I'm clicking on continue. But as this is a new enrolment, it's asking me about my employment status, and those fields need to be completed. And as you can see, the system will highlight the field in red that the learner needs to complete before being allowed to continue. So click on continue at the bottom of the page. I've now moved forward to the statements page. And this is compulsory. This is what will determine whether the learner is paying the full fee or the concessionary fee. So they either have to select a concession reason, or if they're a full fee payer, at the bottom of the screen, they will select not entitled to a concession fee waiver and continue. If I'm a concessionary learner, then further at the bottom of the screen here, this is where I will upload my evidence. So I will select my evidence type and say what it is. So whether it's the benefit award letter or a pay slip or the self-employed tax return document. And then I would use the browse function to browse to wherever I've saved my scanned document. And the system also tells you what type of documents it accepts. So the learner will browse for their documents, select it, and then click on the upload button. I'm a full fee payer, so I'm moving forward. Continue. I'm now on the data protection part of the form, and I've decided that yes, I would like to be contacted about other activities in the idea store. So I've selected agree, I agree, and continue to move forward. So I've now come to the end of the enrolment form part of the process, and I'm ready to pay my fee of £21. So if I click on the pay now, I'm then taken through to the Capita payment screen. If I put my credit or debit card details into the system, and select continue, I'll confirm the cardholder's name. The address information will already be pre-populated, as well as my email address, and select continue. And as you can see, the learner will be able to see what they're purchasing, course code, course title, confirmation of their name, and the price that they're paying. If there were multiple courses, they would all be displayed individually with the individual price and the grand total at the bottom. I move forward to make payment. And this is confirmation of my enrolment. And at this stage, I will receive a receipt email from the credit card company, and I will also receive a confirmation email from the online enrolment system. If my card is declined, that will appear on the screen in red, and then the process will stop until I next log in to continue with my payment. So that is the end of the demonstration. Thank you.